Hi guys and dolls, today I'm continuing my Disney Princess series with Princess Merida from the new Disney Pixar movie Brave. I don't want to talk too much about the specific princess because not that many people, plenty of people have seen it, of course, it's like a super popular movie, but it's not like, Snow White where we all know the story. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I pulled inspiration from her crazy wild flaming orange hair, which totally made me want to go like bleach my hair out and dye it like super orange because it's just so fabulous. And then also throughout the movie she's wearing all these smoky teals and some icy blue teals and all these different teals, so that's where I pulled the inspiration. And I wanted to do a look that was really bold because she's, brave and all that good stuff. Also, I want to mention she's a Scottish princess. I'm Scottish. Amazing! For this look I used a combination of professional eyeshadows like the Yabby palette, but then I also used things like Jordana, which you can get at the drugstore for $1.99, so woo! As a final note before we go ahead and get on with the tutorial, I have a playlist for all the Disney Princess videos, so if you'd like to check that out, I will have a link in the description box down below, as well as a list of all the princesses that I'm going to do and maybe haven't done yet and all that good stuff. So I think that's pretty much it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial and let's get started. For my shadows today I'm going to be using a few colors from the Yabby palette, which I picked up at iMats. I'm picking up the navy shadow with this Sigma E30. And I want to do a really soft shape to this, so I'm going to do the C technique where you draw like a little C from the corner of your eye to like on in. And I draw it on really soft at first, so I can make sure that I'm creating the shape that I actually want. So keep going with it. Just due to the nature of it, you might have little skippy lines or whatever. Once we start blending everything in, it'll get nice and smoothed out. These Yabby shadows are highly blendable, which is really cool. So once you kind of get your framework with the navy shadow, I want to sort of build the color from there. We're going to be doing multiple layers of different shades to kind of give it that mysterious kind of look, if you will. So I'm going to now take this teal, which is actually above the palette if you have it right side up, but if you have it bottom side, like I have it, it's below the navy. And I'm going to blend that right over the top of the navy and sort of start to blend that above it as well. Use little swirly motions both in and outwards. I'm going to use a Jordana shadow. This one here is from the Smoky Browns duo. This one here is like a really dark brown, and it almost has like a greenish tint to it, and it has these amazing little rainbow sparkles. I don't know if you guys can see those rainbow sparkles, but they're kind of amazing. So on that same brush that I picked up the teal, I'm picking up that brown. I'm going to rock that right in the socket line over where we had the navy. Do you see how that adds depth? And also I think her cape was sort of like this brown color. For my highlight today I'm going to use this shadow from Jordana also called Creamy Vanilla. Taking that on this little flat shader. And I first pat it right there, right under my brow, my eyebrow, to get a high concentration of color. And then what I'm going to do is start patting it down a little bit, because what I want to do is soften the edge of the shadows, and by having this like kind of vanilla-ish color around the teal, it's going to make blending it a lot easier. Then I'm going to go through with a big fluffy brush, this one's from Sonia Kashuk, and just start blending that. So for the lid part today, I want to do something like a fiery orange. Her hair is like this amazing, wild, tangled mess of awesome. So I definitely had to represent it with the eyes. So I'm using the Inglot gel liner in 81 AMC, which is a matte orange. And this is just, it's a discontinued concealer brush from MAC. So just whatever you have that's a synthetic brush or whatever. You guys know I like to do my like really defined cut creases. This time I want it to be really soft, so at that outer edge I'm just patting that up. Ooh, and it's getting real sticky and it's pulling on my eyelid. Hot! So I want to give the orange a little bit of a nice shimmery fire to it. I'm going to use this Jordana shadow called A Classic, a Sigma E55 brush. This is from the vegan collection. Actually, a lot of the brushes I think that I'm using today are, because I like them. And I'm just going to pat that on the lid, mostly in the center, and kind of put the majority of the color there, and then blend it out from there. And then go back to the Yabby palette and grab the super bright orange in that. and pat it over. So that shimmer will still come through a bit. So layer those two until you're satisfied. And then because I don't want it to be such a stark contrast between the two, I'm going to blend some of my teal shadow crease stuff onto the lid a little bit. That's how I feel about how awesomely descriptive I am today. I'm going to take this light shimmery blue and this light shimmery nude color from the Yabby palette, sort of combine them and apply that right there. Use more of the blue. And then sweep it into the rest of the crease teal shades. If I can make English happen, that would be great. Alright, now I'm going to line out the bottom edge here with a really bright teal pencil. This is from Mulan. I'm just going to gently kind of pop out my eye like this. And I'm drawing that right along the lash line. Alright, and then to set that, I'm going to take the shimmery blue and like a little lip brush. And then take the teal shadow from the Yabby palette. So I'm using my Physicians Formula eye booster eyeliner that I always use. And I always say that it's in black, but that's not true. It's actually called ultra black because the regular black is kind of like a charcoal color. So get ultra black if you're looking to get this. Okay, so off camera I went ahead and did my like usual not blush. I'm putting blush on right now. This is a cream stick color tint blush stick from Jordana. Just got this in the other day and I really like them. Anyway, off camera I did my usual mascara, false lashes, foundation, all that kind of stuff. I'm like, what did I do? So yeah, I'm just applying a little bit of blush. And what I like about this blush stick, sometimes when you do like a cream blush, all of a sudden it's like, I put on too much. But with this one, I feel like you can totally build it, which is really nice. And then for lips today, I want to do something really, really bold. So I'm going to use Purdy Persimmon, which is one of the Wet n Wild lipsticks. This one is 970, if you want to know the number. And it's like a nice orange red. There you have it. That is my makeup inspired by Disney's Brave, aka my Princess Merida tutorial as part of my Disney Princess series. I hope you guys are enjoying this series, and once again there will be a link to the playlist in the down bar if you want to watch the other videos, and also a list of the princesses that I will be including in this series. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Remember to just be yourself. See you, bye.